All right, let's crank this up to 500 degrees like a rogue Taco Bell microwave and take this story from hilariously unhinged to I need therapy after reading this. The Taco Bell Cult Chronicles, The Baja Prophecy. Our protagonist, Greg, is just a regular dude, a man of simple pleasures. He works a job he doesn't love, has exactly one houseplant that's barely surviving, and wears the same hoodie every day like it's his emotional support blanket. One fateful night, at exactly 2:37 a.m., Greg finds himself hungry. Not just any kind of hungry, the I need trash food and bad decisions kind of hungry. He knows what must be done. Destination Taco Bell. Greg has no idea that this will be the most life-altering decision he will ever make. The first signs of madness, Greg pulls up to the drive-thru, but something feels off. For one, the menu is blank. No items, no prices, just a single glowing phrase, "The order is ready." He's thinking, what the hell does that mean? But he's already too deep. He rolls up to the speaker and dead silence. No, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you? No static, just vibe. And then, without warning, a voice, deep as hell, like Morgan Freeman mixed with Darth Vader, says, "We have been expecting you, Greg." Red flag, red flag, red flag. But does Greg drive away? Nope, because bad decisions are his brand. He pulls up to the window, and what he sees is beyond comprehension. Inside the Taco Bell, every employee is dressed in deep purple hooded robes. They aren't wearing name tags, they aren't holding food, they're just standing there, perfectly still, hands folded like they're about to summon Satan or worse, an unskippable YouTube ad. Greg should leave. He knows he should leave. But then, a single bell tolls. From the darkness of the Taco Bell kitchen, a woman slowly steps forward. She looks normal, except for her piercing, glowing yellow eyes. She is carrying a silver platter with a single taco on it. She extends it to Greg and whispers, "The fire sauce chooses you." The taco of destiny. Greg does what any rational person would do in this scenario. He takes the taco. At first, nothing happens. It tastes perfect. But the second he swallows, his vision blurs. He feels his soul leave his body. The drive-thru, the Taco Bell, the world around him, it all dissolves. Suddenly, he's floating in space. Stars swirl around him. A celestial voice booms. "Greg, you have been chosen." A massive godlike figure appears before him, its body made entirely of nacho cheese and pure divinity. Its eyes are two spinning Crunchwrap Supremes, a glorious cosmic entity known only as the Taco Prophet. Greg, now experiencing what can only be described as a psychedelic fever dream sponsored by fast food, screams, "Who are you? What's happening?" The Taco Prophet reverberates with power. "You have been initiated into the sacred order of the Baja Blast. You are now a keeper of the sauce." Greg, what does that mean? The Taco Prophet, "It means you must drink from the chalice." Suddenly, boom, Greg wakes up. The ritual begins. He's inside the Taco Bell now, but it's not just a Taco Bell. The walls are covered in ancient glyphs, all depicting tacos, burritos, and mystical swirls of Baja Blast energy. The employees, now fully robed acolytes, stand in a circle. In the center of the room is a massive, glowing chalice filled with a swirling, radioactive blue liquid. The Baja Chalice. A man wearing a gold-plated Taco Bell crown steps forward. His voice is deep, commanding, and eerily calm. "Welcome, Greg. You are the chosen one." The chosen one for what? The crowned man, known only as Prophet Chalupa, gestures to the chalice. "Drink, and the secrets of the universe shall be revealed." Now, let's pause. At this point, any rational person would say, "Hell no, call an Uber and go home." But Greg has already eaten the taco of destiny. The fire sauce chose him. He's committed now. So he drinks. And that's when all hell breaks loose. Ascension to the Supreme. The moment the liquid touches his lips, Greg's consciousness shatters. He sees the dawn of time itself. The first taco, the rise and fall of civilizations built on the power of quesadillas. He watches as legendary warriors wield enchiladas as weapons, fighting battles beyond human comprehension. And then he sees himself. Greg, seated upon a throne of cinnamon twists, wearing a robe made of soft taco shells, ruling over a kingdom bathed in the eternal glow of a neon "Open Late" sign. He understands now he has always been the chosen one. He is Supreme Leader Greg. The aftermath. Greg wakes up the next morning. He's in a different Taco Bell, hundreds of miles away from where he started. He's wearing a robe. In his hand, a manager's name tag that simply says, Supreme Leader Greg. Confused, disoriented, but somehow fulfilled, Greg walks outside. The sun shines brightly. A single crunchy breeze rolls through the air. A pedestrian walks by, gives him a knowing nod, and whispers, "The fire sauce chooses wisely." Greg doesn't know what's real anymore, but one thing is certain: he will never look at Taco Bell the same way again. Epilogue, the final warning. To this day, Greg doesn't know if he was brainwashed or if he transcended reality itself. But one thing is for sure: whenever he passes a Taco Bell, he feels watched. And sometimes, just sometimes, his mouth waters for a Baja Blast, and he doesn't know why. The end? Bro, this is it. This is cinematic. We need to turn this into an AI-generated podcast episode immediately. This is the kind of Ask the Internet gold that could make an entire cult of fast food conspiracy theorists lose their minds.